welcome to my totally legit K-pop news show. My name is Angelina, obviously your K-pop journalist for today. Got my K-pop PhD from the one and only YG's Dungeon. I'm glad to be out for now. And on Sundays, we get to talk about all of the K-pop news from throughout the week. So today, we're going to be talking about K-pop fans getting involved into politics, some updates from Mnet's new show, Kingdom, and some fishy ongoing surrounding it. Tik Tok seemingly stealing K-pop choreography. So if you're interested in one of these subjects, maybe just a few of these subjects, I've separated this video into super fancy segments so you can scroll through, start wherever you want. Will it mess with my watch time? I mean, yeah. But you can make it up to me by liking, commenting, and sharing this video with friends you don't have. And you can also subscribe and click that bell to be notified because nobody likes a dying channel. Ew. Okay, so let us first discuss Mnet's new show, Kingdom, which actually has a little bit of controversy surrounding it. So for those who don't know, Mnet had a show called Queendom, which is kind of a survival-based show, but then they decided to do Road to Kingdom, which would eventually lead to Kingdom. And it's actually with the announcement of Kingdom that there are some rumors going around. So why are people generally skeptical of Kingdom? Well, first of all, Mnet kind of has a reputation of rigging past shows. We all know of the produce scandals, so there's that. It also seems that idols companies would be responsible for production costs. There's also the issue of rumors going around that Mnet is actually forcing groups to join their show. And when fans caught wind of this rumor, of course, they didn't want their faves to join the show and were quite concerned for the inevitable idols that would end up joining the show. And it seems with all of this surrounding it, Mnet is having a little bit of difficulty actually casting groups for the show. During the Mnet Asian Music Awards, they essentially announced that the boys who won Road to Kingdom, along with ATEEZ and Stray Kids, would be 3 of the groups participating in Kingdom. So they already had some of the lineup ready, including their MCs, which would be TVXQ. However, in the news, we're seeing groups that are currently rejecting offers to be on the show, such as Monsta X, who were in talks to be part of it, with reports of B2B rejecting the offer as well, though Cube Entertainment has yet to confirm this. And we also have SF9 as well as iKON, who are still potential groups that could join the show, which seems a little bit odd to some people, especially since YG and Mnet have had beef for years. So when people were saying that Mnet is kind of forcing groups to be on the show, is it because they're using their power to do so? You know, a lot of people are wondering if it's something like this. If someone rejects going on to Kingdom, are they then going to be penalized by not being able to perform their music on M Countdown? So along with the rumors that already exist that Mnet is seemingly coercing people to be on their show, a lot of people are noticing these things and speculating about it. Among other things, there are also people worried that the show is going to pit people against each other. I mean, it's a survival show. You know, I'm of the mindset that no matter what reality TV you're watching, you always have to question everything. Everything is exaggerated. They can put words where the words weren't originally to make it sound like something else. These shows are not exempt from quote-unquote evil editing to get people interested. Anyways, it's all editing. Nothing is real. End of story. But definitely let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you more concerned for the idols who are going to appear on the show? Do you find it a bit odd that they're having some difficulty casting people for the show? Or are you overall just plain excited? Let me know in the comments down below. Now let's move on to a little segment that I like to call Kpop Shenanigans, which is basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop this week. So the first thing, of course, I wanted to highlight is something that people have been tagging me in nonstop, and that is this little 21 reunion for Minzy's 28th birthday. So to celebrate her birthday, not only did she release a cover of Reflection, but she also met up with her fellow 21 members at CL's studio. We also had ONES, who made their comeback with No Diggity. Momo from Twice appeared in Yuka Didi's music video. Everglow did a cover of Kara's Mister. And Itzy released the English version of Not Shy with Zepeto? I've realized I've never pronounced that out loud before. So they re-recorded all of their title tracks in English. And since I don't think it's something I will be talking about in my end of month review, which I'm currently working on, let's talk about it now. So honestly, I thought Not Shy worked really well. I really appreciated the effort they put in to make the English sounds match the original Korean sound. That was really interesting. So, you know, the flow of the song more or less stayed pretty much the same. You know, we have... like, it just sounds similar, so I appreciated that they tried to preserve that. As for Zepeto, I find it a little bit odd. I mean, at first I found it a little bit odd, but the more I watch it, the more I think it's actually really cute. These avatars just look like they're drawn to destruction, and I'm also drawn to destruction. I mean, I like cockatoos. Duh. So I did find it really creepy at first, but the more I watched it, the more I was like, This is kind of cute. As for the rest of the songs, I did think they were nice too. I think Wannabe was probably my second favorite. But anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. As for the meme of the week, I wanted to turn this into a little bit of a deep dive into K-pop meme culture because I find, usually every week I find some type of thing that's kind of trending or something that's very prominent within the K-pop meme community. So I thought we could do that, and if there may be one week there isn't something to really dive into, I have a bunch of ATEEZ memes saved up, do not worry. But I wanted to know if you guys had any name suggestions for this. I want like something funny, something that will represent this section for K-pop memes. So leave your suggestions down in the comments below. But today, for this week, I really wanted to take a look into the ImpeachBiden hashtag on Twitter, which was ever so wonderfully taken over by K-pop fans. So for those who don't remember, during the Black Lives Matter protests, people of course tried trending very problematic hashtags to which K-pop fans would infiltrate with fan cams, with pictures, with K-pop memes, and they essentially did this to drown out very problematic discourse, which did not go unnoticed by locals who actually were praising K-pop fans. Among other things, they also seemingly managed to take down a police app that aimed to identify and arrest protesters by sending a bunch of fan cams. So fast forward to now with Biden's inauguration, it seems there are some people who are very unhappy with this and have taken to social media with the hashtags ImpeachBiden and ImpeachBiden now. And what do you know, K-pop fans have infiltrated that as well. So when you actually go to these hashtags, you inevitably see Twice fan cams, Blackpink dancing over Trump's suspended Twitter account. That's my personal favorite. So again, I would love to know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. And now let us end off with K-pop fans being mad that the locals on TikTok are stealing K-pop choreographies. And most notably now, Red Velvet's Russian roulette choreography, which is actually blown up on TikTok. But it seems that within this trend of doing K-pop choreographies, that people on TikTok are taking the choreography only while dancing to it on another song and not crediting the original groups. For example, this one girl did Twice's choreography to a seemingly random, unrelated song and wrote, "Tag dance credit, please," which made people incredibly angry because especially if you're taking the choreography and putting it over a different song, you can't even go to the original sound and see who sang it or who did it. Do you know what I mean? So I saw plenty of people duetting this, screen recording this, commenting on this. Now the Twice choreography wasn't necessarily a trend, but this girl did get a lot of hate for doing this, which goes without saying, you really should not be sending any of these people any hate. But I think the most notable thing going on right now is Red Velvet's Russian roulette choreography, which I have seen everyone do. Addison Rae, Bella Poarch. Addison did put Red Velvet in the caption. Bella didn't initially, but then she eventually did. But a lot of K-pop fans are angry about this for a multitude of reasons, so let's look at some of the arguments. Also, Vivi from Luna ended up here somehow. So the biggest argument people have is that it needs to be credited. So if you dance it over a different song, it's fine as long as you're crediting them, as long as K-pop is getting the recognition that it deserves. While some people are mad because it seems the quote-unquote locals make fun of people for liking K-pop and shit on K-pop, and then they go around and use their choreographies for major trends. So with all of that, I was curious as to what do you think? I find crediting on TikTok can be a little bit of an issue, especially since you really can't edit your caption after the fact. And then if you comment the credit afterwards, it kind of gets lost within the comments anyways. But also brings up the question, do you credit the group themselves? Or do you credit the person who choreographed that dance? So do you think it's a big deal? Do you think it's been blown out of proportion? Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, that is basically it for this video. I'm gonna get going, but don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also consider joining my channel members by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button. You can get a cute Kevin emoji next to your name. You can see videos earlier than everyone else and also get some exclusive videos as well, depending on which level you are on. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you for everything that you do. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!